it's your girl April Love.
And welcome to Love and Lock Talk. Well, this is not Love and Lock Talk, but we are the hosts of Love and Lock Talk, and we are about to get into another review of Married at First Sight. This week's episode was crazy.
It
was not crazy. Let me take that back.
It was getting real. It was getting a little real.
It was interesting.
It was.
I'm gonna say that. I want to start. Who do I want to start with this week? Because it was a lot of Haley and Jacob last night, so I think we should start with Haley and Jacob.
Okay, we're starting right here. I just want to say that I have felt from the very beginning, when it was clear that she was not really feeling him, that she has been trying more than any of the other wives, honestly. Because even taking Bree and Vincent aside, they kind of magically clicked, and Virginia and Eric kind of magically clicked. But in terms of actually trying to make it work, I feel like she has been doing that. With that being said, I like where they are at right now.
Let's talk about last night. Let's talk about last night. I feel like she is struggling with understanding that in a relationship, you can't just, or in a marriage, you can't just not resolve issues. Like, if your partner is, even, like, if you had an argument, you don't get to just leave and assume that partner needed space. You need to make sure that everything is good before you go running off. And then furthermore, you can't just buy someone clothes and think that makes everything better.
I don't think so when she buy him the clothes, I agree. Because I'm kind of like her. I feel like I would be a person, if I got in that situation, that's probably how I would be. I would be like very kind of closed off, like you really wouldn't know how I'm feeling about the situation. And then when you bring stuff to me, I kind of be like, okay, you're doing way too much.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to move at my own pace. So I understand where she's coming from. Out, even taking aside the fact that she isn't attracted to him,
right,
and he's a quirky, just the way she is in general, I think, and the way her family described her. Like, if there's a conflict, you gotta give her space,
right,
whatever. So she's treating him how she wants to be treated, to a certain degree. If there's an issue, I need space. I don't want to like stay and sit in this and constantly talk about it. I need space to digest it.
If there's an issue, though, his friend told her that he needs direct.
Yeah.
He needs to be, you need to tell him directly. And I feel like she hasn't done that. And
I think she's trying.
I don't feel like that, because I feel like if she was, then she would have done that. I feel like she left him alone thinking that he needed space. They both are making a lot of assumptions. When Jacob was talking last night, I was like, come on, Jacob. Like, when he was really making this whole scenario in his head of how it would have went. He was doing the most, and I was like, what's happening? He's unraveling.
Because he's not really getting that much input from her.
Right.
And that's why he's left to do that.
He's left to put the pieces together in his own mind. That's what happens when you don't communicate.
I think, though, when she went out and bought him some clothes, I think that was a good gesture in, okay, I'm not really attracted to you. I really don't like the way you dress and all of that. But I do want this to work. So let me see if I can get you something that would attract me to you.
I think he was offended. Like, okay, you know, you don't like the way that I dress. You keep bringing it up. Now here you are buying me clothes. Like,
but some females, they
trying
upgrade
to change
their
me.
dudes like that.
But that's true.
They upgrade.
And there's nothing wrong with that. He looked nice. I like the stuff that she got for him. He seemed to like it too, but it was just bad timing.
And he wore it too.
And he did wear it on both. He wore it on a couple of occasions. I just think it was bad timing. I think that if she would have presented those clothes when in a happier space, he would have appreciated them more. But he was still in his feelings about the other night.
And I just think that for her, that was her way of trying. Yeah. Okay. Let me try to reset. Let me try to, right. I'm not attracted to him. I don't like these things. What can I do to try to fix this? Okay, let me take some time and go and shop for him. And she didn't just shop. She put it in a gift bag and everything.
Yeah.
Like, so she took time and effort into that. And I feel like that was her way of trying. And so I feel like in that when he brought it back to like, okay, yeah, the clothes are good and all,
Right.
but
I wasn't expecting that reaction. It kind of did. It turned me off. I was like, oh, Jacob.
I was like, Jake. I mean, I get y'all are gonna have to talk about this, but I feel like in this moment you should understand from what you've been dealing with that was some type of effort on her
It was
part.
her
It
trying.
It was a baby step, but it was a step.
It was a step, and if he would have acknowledged it, I think that things would have went. But you know,
she got mad. She was looking mad.
He was pissing her off because he kept making assumptions, and that is aggravating. Like, don't assume what I'm gonna do. You didn't ask me.
Right.
You don't know how I would have reacted. Because she was out late with
that would have been me all the way like, oh, okay.
Like, but you can't do that.
I would be like, all right.
And if you know that was his issue in Vegas, then you know that he doesn't appreciate you going out with girlfriends with y'all having lingering issues at home.
Right.
You should know that. So they turned it around though. It seemed like at the little dinner or lunch that they went to, they seemed to be taking it easy. I think taking that step back and taking the pressure off of the married aspect. Let's get to know each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's like perfect for them.
Well, side note, I'm glad they finally showed a little bit of his house. Like
I know.
Like, I've been hearing about this. Like, what does this man's house look like, bruh? And then I saw the beach because he had the sand.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he
He really hooks his house up.
Yeah.
It's unique, it's definitely him. Right. And it's not a bad house. It's just a couple things. Like when Ryan was down there, he's like, I feel like I'm in a nightclub. I was cracking up because it was.
Ryan is a little.
We're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him. But that shit was funny to me. But so hopefully they keep on this flow. It seems to be going well. Last week I rated Haley and Jacob. That's not last week. I gave them a 20% and you gave them a 60. This week, I'm going to go 25.
And what did I give them?
60%.
I'm going to give them a 65.
Okay.
I'm giving them a 65 because I feel like, to me, they're the most mature couple in the sense of acknowledging that there is actual real problems. Mm-hmm. And talking about real problems and then making efforts to try to resolve those real problems. They seem to be the only couple that I feel like across the board is doing that. The rest of them are just kind of letting stuff slide until it's, like in your face and you're like, oh my God. But they're actually like, okay, we have these problems.
What can we do to make it better? How can we fix this? So I do like that about them.
Yeah.
And, that's a perfect segue into my next couple, Bree and Vincent, of letting things slide. What in the actual hell is going on?
Vincent is annoying. I'm sorry. That energy, like you can see it on his face.
Yes.
And it will annoy me.
That shit would drive me fucking crazy.
When I see his face look like that, I will be instantly pissed. I would be like, bruh, grow up.
For real. Like, it's like walking on eggshells at this point. It's like almost emotional abuse at this point. Like, I feel for her because I want to take back that I said he's like my husband. He's nothing like my husband. My husband would never. Like you have fun with things. You're not going to be perfect with everything that you do. Why are you acting like this, yo? Like, what's wrong with you?
Because then I feel like I had to babysit you. And then I won't respect you. Because you're gonna look like you, like, and you can see, I know when his face changed, like, and it will irk me, because it irks me when I see it.
I did not understand it. I was like, what? So obviously, this is why Vincent is single.
It's an ego thing. It's like,
is it? It's
okay,
weird.
It's like, I don't want to look bad. He doesn't want to look.
He gets embarrassed very easily.
He must be a perfectionist. Like, maybe he's a perfectionist. Maybe that's, like, if he feels like he looks bad, he shuts down. And it's all in his face. And it's like something so stupid, like, dude, you said you could dance.
Right. Like what the fuck? Oh, I know how to do everything except for the salsa. Hello. I know how to salsa, bachata, merengue. I know how to do it all. How do you only know how to bachata? Like, how is that even a thing? If you know how to do one Spanish dance, you know how to do them all. Like, stop playing the games. Like, I just don't understand why he's so upset. Like, I was, like, so happy when he he was really pissed. I was happy when he brought her the bike and was teaching her the Spanish. And I'm like, this is so cute. This is great. They said, I love you.
I was
I'm
smiling.
like, this is
like,
great.
oh
I was all
God.
and then that scene happened, and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible for her.
I'm sorry, that's like a roller coaster for me because
It is.
Because then it's like what?
Where do you go from here? Like,
I would be turned.
now
all
you
the way
know
off.
this is the dude that you're married to. Where do you go from here, knowing that this is what you have and this is what they're expecting you to live with for the rest of your life? Like, that's emotionally draining. To constantly be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Well, it's
He
okay.
doesn't like to be.
No, bro, like, stop. I'm not
like
doing
that.
that. I'm not doing that.
And it was just like, okay, because your first time training and you don't know how to do the dance.
That's so unattractive.
And you're pissed, like you look like you're having a fit. And,
definitely was.
And I can't even, if you're right, it's unattractive. And then I'm asking you what's wrong, and that would be even more unattractive.
That he's not, yeah.
That you're like,
no.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was alright. It was good. Fine. I'm good.
And then turn around and be like, no.
Right. Like,
yo,
just spit it out. Like, what the fuck is wrong? What's wrong with you? Like, I would not be able to handle that. I would blow up. It wouldn't work. Like, I thought it was good, but it ain't. And I can't handle this. It's so unfortunate. I really wish he wasn't like this, but he is. Like, I gave him a pass last time when he overreacted.
It's giving real immature.
He has a lot of growing up to do, but also, I just think that I don't know. It's something that I can't describe. It's just who he is. It's something that happened maybe in his childhood that, you know.
Maybe somebody made fun of him.
Yeah, maybe somebody made fun of him, teased him coming up, and now everything is like, oh my God, it's the end of the world type deal. It sucks because I can see the potential in him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's doing the work. He knows how to be a great husband. But what? You can't make him mad, or you can't joke around with him, or y'all can't be light.
He said that wasn't an issue, and I think that's why they told her when he gets mad, he gets mad.
That's what they were talking about.
And yeah, it's there.
It's everywhere, and it's not even for nothing. It's over dumb shit. Like, I can see if it like took a lot for him to get pissed, because he even said it took a lot for him to get pissed. That's a lie, Vincent. It don't take nothing for you to get pissed. You're always pissed.
Left foot,
right?
You're pissed.
Like, oh, Brianna comes in and turns the light on, and you wanted it off. Oh, Brent, he's pissed.
Because you don't respect me.
Because you don't respect him.
I want the light off.
It's too much.
Or whatever. It's
giving psycho vibes. Like, I would not be able to live with that. I'm sorry. I'm taking my percentage down. But last week with Bree and Vincent, I gave them a 90%, and so did you. This week, y'all,
I'm still keeping them at a 90% because I feel like, I'm gonna have to see some other stuff because I feel like she clearly sees this is an issue with him.
Right.
But she still really is feeling him because there's other parts of him outside of that. But see, yeah, you're right. It's like walking on eggshells. Like, I don't know what's going to piss you off at any given time. I could say this could happen. She didn't even say anything. She was just trying to dance.
Right.
She was trying to do that for him.
Right. But he didn't like that surprise, Brianna. Sorry. Nice try, but it's a no. I'm going down. I'm going down to 80%. It's just every week. It's like always something with him. It's every week. And
it's not like, even her.
It's not her. We thought it was going to be her, but it's definitely him. And that's going to be a rough road for her. Good luck. With that being said, let's move on to Clara and Ryan. Oh my goodness. Gosh. What a train wreck.
Because it's a train wreck because, see, I don't know what Ryan's thoughts are because he's not really...
both of them are not vocalizing what they really feel,
and not even like to each other, even to the camera.
Right,
it's just themselves. Like,
they're just lying to themselves. They're lying to themselves and everyone else. It's a lie, and so we don't know what's going on. But let's talk about Ryan real quick. Where is his personality?
It's not there.
Why is he so dry?
Class clown.
Why? He's class clown. Maybe they laughed at the way you looked in high school. I can't see him being a class clown of anything because his personality sucks. It's like non-existent. And then Clara, being this super outspoken, free spirit person, she's like over it. Like, she was fucking them donuts up last night. She was fucking them donuts. I was like, damn.
And she was rude as fuck. Like, I refuse to believe that happened like that.
No, it did. It definitely did.
It was rude as fuck.
It was rude. I was like, ouch, Clara. That was rough.
She was over. I don't know if she was on her period.
I just think she was tired. I think she snapped, low key. I think she was like, fuck, yo, I'm in this.
Like, this is some type of stuff. I just want to enjoy.
I just wanted to eat some donuts, and you killing my vibe, sir.
When she hit him with the, I've never felt like that.
Right.
I was like,
she was just really rude. She was overly rude.
And he didn't say anything.
But what is he gonna say? He's boring. He probably didn't even fucking know how to react to it. He's not used to that.
She would have been attracted to that if he would have snapped on her.
Probably.
Probably. What we not about to do?
These two, I'm so confused. Okay, so I think I saw somewhere that it wasn't that she gives him head with his shirt on, it's that she beats him off with his shirt on. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
She's not giving him head, she's beating his dick. And he's not doing it back. And so she's frustrated. She's sexually frustrated. Why are you giving him anything if he's not giving you anything in return?
We don't even know if she's giving him anything.
Girl, I read it. It's happening. That's what's happening. I can't remember where I read it, but it was somewhere on Twitter. It was an article. And they were talking about it. And they said that that's what she's doing. She's giving him a hand job.
Oh my God.
And he has his shirt on. Because remember, she had never seen him without a shirt on.
Oh my God.
And then she's doing things. They do things and they do them well. Well, that's the thing that she does well. She's in there, and he's just, with his shirt on. With his shirt on, laying back.
Catches it.
This is embarrassing.
Oh my God.
This is embarrassing. Like,
but he didn't say anything to her. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that was disrespectful.
Right.
Like, I just sat here and told you my whole
like white
motivation.
Like he's trying to be.
And she like, look, I'm just trying to enjoy my donuts.
Like, I'm bored. You're boring. You're boring as fuck. I didn't want to join a self-help group. I just wanted to eat some donuts.
Oh my God.
This couple here, yo.
But see, the problem that I have with it is that when they're off camera, like, it's not really like, you can't say that you're happy with him, but he's just not doing. No, you're not happy with him.
No, she's not.
You don't really like him.
She likes what she sees, but she doesn't like his personality. And who does? Because he's just boring.
Yeah, sure.
Ugh.
That's what he be saying. Sure.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all, Ryan. You're just dry. Last week I gave Clara and Ryan 40%. You gave them 50.
I'm still giving them 50 because I just feel like they're both gonna just like. Okay, so he starts having sex with her, and then what? Nothing's gonna change. I just want to trust that the sex. Well, maybe, you know what? Sometimes those type of guys that are like that, they really be putting it down in the bed.
He might put it down in the bed, but
then
she will be, but will he? He doesn't seem to have any emotions. Like, he's like a robot. It's weird. I'm giving them a 20% this week.
Wow.
I just don't see it.
She was
just
disrespectful.
She was very disrespectful, and I don't know how he's gonna manage that. I really
see the fact that she came out there like that. That means she's gonna overstep again.
Oh yeah, she's done. She's choosing violence from this point moving forward. Yeah. She's like, I'm over this shit. Fuck it. Fuck your feelings. So that's where she's at. So we're gonna see. We're gonna keep watching. Let's move on to Chris and Paige.
Oh Lord.
Can we talk about? Let me tell you how I was on Twitter like spazzing out last night. I think I used the what is it? The Soldier Boy meme where he was like Drake.
Right.
I used that when she said start over. Bitch, what?
I was about about to like just like fall off the couch cause I was like, okay. And then I was like, cause I kept telling, I watched the show now with my mom, and we had an ongoing joke, like at nighttime, that's when Chris will make his way back good with her, and then the next day it would be some shit. And I was like, when he stepped on the scene, I was like, he's stepping on the scene with his nighttime activity, bruh. Let you be whatever. Oh, you gonna come back and sit down? Oh.
First of all, let's start with when Paige was at the pool party with the girls. Let's start with the reactions because they were very valid. I mean, I was Clara. I was like, you're meeting again? Why? Why do you keep allowing him to do this?
When she said, whatever God.
Oh my God, I was done. I was like, no, she don't put God in this. Yeah, God is not a part of your decision making, ma'am.
God is. No. I don't want to speak for God.
Right. Come on.
That,
so frustrated.
You know what the deal is, boo. Here's the thing. I feel like Paige is being, I don't know, it's weird.
I feel like these are paid actors at this point.
Because when she switches on Let's Be Real, and she's like, I don't do the
right.
I'm like, this don't even sound like you, Paige.
No, it doesn't.
Where's this? Where did you go? And then Chris, when he starts saying yo after every sentence, I was like, he gonna get her back, yo. He about to get her back, yo. Because he's trying to act like this is like, yo, it was
like so much. I'm like, yo. It sounded so like, yo. Yeah. It sounded so rehearsed and scripted with these two. It was very weird how she got up, walked off, and went and talked to production. Like, why are you talking to them?
Off to production.
Why though? That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. That's why I feel like they're paid actors. Like, yeah, you got to keep the scene going, keep it going, because and then when she got up, she's like, I really don't know how else, I don't know how else to make this stretch out. What else am I supposed to say? He's not giving me anything. And they're coaching her, just go back and blah, blah, blah. It's never happened in the history of Married at First Sight. He sat there and waited.
No, he sat there like, damn, this bitch don't even know how to act.
Right.
Like, get her together.
Right. Come on. I'm trying to get this check. Can we shoot the scene, please? Like, that's what it was giving. When she said, let's start over, I literally melted off my fucking couch. Like, I was like, this is not.
I wanted to do it.
This was just too much. I'm like, is she fucking serious? Like, I was so done. I was done. And I think everybody was done. Like, Twitter was going crazy. They were like, Paige, we was rooting for you, but now, good luck, sis. We don't care about you no more. Like, it was just.
Because you don't care about yourself.
Because she don't care about herself. There's just no way. I just really feel like because there's nobody in her corner, clearly. We haven't seen one thing
yet. That's what I said when she went to meet with, yet again, one of his people.
One of his people? Can we talk about that? I was that part.
And when he said it in his interview, like, that's my people.
Right.
I was like, you got a point, Chris.
Yes.
Where are her folks
She has no people. Like, but let's talk about Pastor Dwight.
But he's a distraction to me because I just feel like he's just a player.
No. I mean, if it wasn't for that ring, I would have thought he was flirting a little bit. I was like, what's going on
Somebody
here?
in his congregation.
Definitely. Okay.
Stop
Period. Because ain't nobody dumb. But he was definitely putting it on. He was turning on the charm during that meeting. I feel like he was definitely siding with her for the purpose of being flirty. Like, I don't think it was, like, even genuine advice, because everything was so, like, if Chris is your boy, and that's been your boy, and also you're your pastor, then you wouldn't have given that advice. That's not what you would have given. I feel like it would have been more neutral.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
He put his business out there.
Yes! Like, it didn't even talk to him first. Like, it was very weird. It was bizarre.
And it was still like, where are Paige people?
She has none. Like, when she met with the girls.
Best friends?
She met with, clearly the girls are her best friends. Did you see? Did you hear her?
That.
Oh, they were sisters. Bitch, you don't even know them. They don't know you.
But then I was like, maybe they are if Haley's going and spinning.
Well, apparently her and Haley are like really close. I watched the Unfiltered show before. I just caught the very end of it, and she did say her and Paige are super tight. So her and Paige obviously built a bond, but sisters, I wouldn't go that far. But clearly Paige has no one. So maybe this is the first time that she's had a sisterhood of some sort, and I don't know who them paid bitches was at the wedding, but clearly they're not her real life friends because they're
they would have
nowhere.
said something. You know what? You're right. They would have said, he's not even attracted to you.
Right. They would have said they would have warned her day one at that wedding. Come on now, what homegirl group ain't gonna be like, you're not even a trophy? He said you're what he needs. You're not really what he wants. Like, I would have ran it down if that was my girl. But clearly those were paid actresses. Like, I feel Chris and Paige are paid actresses. I just don't know what this. And then we'll talk about the scenes. We'll talk about the scenes in a second. But yeah, last week I gave them a 0%. Now I'm giving them a 10 because shit, she dumb as hell. We might as well.
And that's what I've given her a 10, right?
Last week you gave them 0.
Okay, I'm going back up to a 10 only because, like I said, it just is like y'all just want to keep this going. Like, even if it doesn't work out 2 days after the show ends, I feel like at this point there's a 10% chance that y'all may say, "Oh, let's do this." You know, like
she was low key begging him though. Like, did you see it? Like, after she got up and she walked away and she came back. And she was just like, when he's like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "Well, I'm wanting you to work it out, just to try, just to choose." Like, sis, what? Like, how many more times? Like, you're sitting there saying he got you looking crazy. No, you got you looking crazy.
That's unattractive. Like, the way he was I was like, yo, I can't emotionally support you through this, bruh. All your yoing and yo, like, you're not a kid, bruh.
He is a kid.
And the way he talks, I would think, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's too slow talking for me.
Yeah, it is.
And,
it's giving.
I just could.
Get it out!
Spit it out! Like, that's what I was like, yo, that would irritate me.
See, Chris is giving he's making everybody angry. Like, everybody is on 10 with Chris right now.
I wouldn't know at this point. If I heard him talk, even if he was a great dude to her, just hearing him talk, and I just no.
Man.
I have a whole paragraph before you get your sentence out. Bruh.
Yeah, his face still bothers me.
It does.
Like, it's really, really agitating.
Okay,
so we're gonna move on and. Let's move on to our final couple. Is Eric and Virginia. She had me so confused last night. I was confused because when he was away, like when she was talking about him being away and how she missed him and all this stuff, and then when they went golfing and she was talking about, or when they had that conversation and she was like, "Well, that scares me that you haven't been in love since your ex-wife." Like, she had me confused. She had me confused that she was mad that he didn't text and call. She had me confused that she was talking about when he was away and how she's not sure how that's going to work with them being apart so long. It was very confusing. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on because all this time she was talking about, I need my space, I want to do this, and now he's gone. And you're complaining?
Maybe it was the time of my first.
Nah, man, stop. No,
because it was very weird.
It was
very
bizarre.
Weird. I was just kind of like, but you don't want to text him like that. You don't want to be clocked like that. So why are you like, this is perfect. He's not clocking you.
Right.
So then you don't clock him.
That's why I was like, what the hell? Just what?
And then, I did all this stuff and he didn't notice, and
it was just weird.
I was just like, Virginia.
Maybe she was sober that day. Maybe she was sober and was like, wait a minute. Because, I mean, something obviously happened, right?
Not wait a minute.
Something was like off, right? It was weird.
And then me and my mom lost it when he did his, like, we called it like some type of psychopath.
Oh my God, I saw that and I thought the same thing. like, yo, he was like,
we paused and like, oh shit.
he was like, he hides bitches in the basement for real. Like, I was like, oh shit.
When he did that move, I was
oh
like,
my gosh.
she's literally no pass.
I thought the same exact thing.
That thing was,
that was creepy.
Wicked,
It was. It was so calm and weird. It was very creepy.
It was wicked.
I was like, oh shit.
Play your cards right, Virginia. Watch your words. Watch your words. She's not even smiling. That was like a get it together.
Yes.
Eric, the camera's on. I was like, yo.
That's exactly what I thought. I thought I was the only one who caught that.
We paused it and everything. We rewinded like. I was like, that was scary as no, what?
It really was.
I was like, there's a different side of Eric.
He's like a Dexter.
Yeah, that was a Dexter move.
Yo,
like,
I'm a little concerned. Eric
I felt like he was talking to himself when he did it. Like,
yes. Oh my gosh. But you know what they say? I don't know if you know, but what they say, dentists and pilots are the most craziest, like psychologically, people in like all professions.
Oh wow.
So it's scary because he has those traits, and it's you see it. It's on camera.
That was big wild. I don't know if y'all saw that, please, because I'm telling you, we legit. My mom was like, yo, did you see that? We both looked at each other like, yo.
I don't know.
We had to rewind it. He hit us with the dry hair wipe down.
I was like, yikes.
What are you wiping your hair down for?
He was trying to calm down. That's what he was doing. But I just feel like, once he did the guitar thing and then he told her, that was the first time that I had like the feels for Eric and Virginia. Yeah. I've never had it. I felt like there was really not that chemistry. It was very mismatched.
I had it for them.
Did you?
I had it from the very beginning when they were both very giddy, and I could tell that she was bringing out a side of him.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I still didn't get it. Like, I felt like they were like attracted to each other, but I didn't get like a feel like, oh, this is cute. I got like
but the guitar.
The guitar was a good move, and she seemed to really enjoy it. His place is really nice. I don't know why he did it at his place though. Like, that was like, why couldn't he have the guitar there? He could have brought the guitar to their place. It's a guitar. Like, I just did not like. There was no reason. He wanted to cook for her, and that was his element, but he just had brought the food to the place. I don't know. Like, I feel like there was just like a lot of weirdness going on. He wanted her to feel comfortable, I think. Feel comfortable in his lair so he can fucking chain her to the floor later. Like, I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of Lifetime movies, child. I just seen one crazy one this past weekend, but he just gives me creepy vibes. I don't know, Eric. I don't know what's going on, but there's hope yet. There's hope for these two.
Yeah, there's hope. What did I give them?
Last week you gave 50%. I gave 40.
I'm sticking at 50 because we'll talk about the scenes and everything, but yeah, it's 50-50 because, like I said, to me, Haley and Jacob seem to be the only couple that I feel is mature, handling it maturely. And Virginia and Eric, he clearly is going to eventually lay the law down.
He is.
And she's not going to be ready.
Oh my gosh. I worry for her. I'm moving up. I'm gonna go 50% as well. Based on the scenes which we're about to talk about.
Sheesh.
It was rough. It was rough.
He said, I'm done.
He's so quick to jump out. Like, okay, but see, that's not fair.
That's not.
Like, I feel like give her a minute. Let her fall in love, and her mind would change. I feel like if she was really in love and he really wanted a baby, I feel like she would give it.
Yeah,
she would give it to him. But when you do that, it makes somebody not want to do that for you.
Like, the fuck, like, you're done.
She already doesn't like to be told what to do, so when you try and manipulate her or give her an ultimatum, it's not going to go well for you, sir. You're messing it up. So, yikes. The scenes with Chris and Paige, I'm baffled. how they're sitting at the table eating chicken. Like, I'm just like, I cannot with these fucking. They was eating chicken.
Was it fried or baked?
It was fried, bitch. You know it was fried.
Oh,
I just can't. Like,
no, that's toxic. They ain't even have no fresh.
Right, they didn't even have no baked chicken. It was fried from like Popeyes or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't even understand.
And then he was cool, and then I was like,
and then he hit it, and then he was like, I just can't do this every time.
Yo, if he makes it to the house,
he made it
that night.
He made it.
Then he's gonna hit it.
He hit it,
and then he's gonna come back and say all the stuff that he's been saying
the whole time.
She's going to be acting like, oh my God, what is happening?
What a complete shock. He's not attracted to me anymore.
He must really like the sex.
It must be bomb, because he's coming back.
It must be bomb.
But then he keeps crying every morning. He wakes up like, oh God, what did I do? Yo, I swear, like, he is a psychopath. Chris is a psychopath. Something's wrong with him. So yeah.
That's so sad.
It's
hard to watch because it's like, what? Like, bro, just give it a day. Like, let's let a day go by and you just be like, we have not seen him give just a good day.
No.
You don't have a good day. His ex was like, Chris,
you're always irritated. So then that's just his personality, and that's ugly. That makes him even uglier. Like, I'm just over him.
It's too much.
It is way too much.
It's worse than.
Wow.
I was thinking Brie and Vincent. The thing with Vincent is like.
It's rough. It's getting rough for me.
He looks like a child when his face starts looking like
getting
that.
all red, and he starts the pouty, anger face.
Like.
It's unfortunate because I was really rooting for these two, and I still am. But he's not giving what I thought he was going to give. Claire and Ryan next week. She's just laying it out there. Like, I'm sexually frustrated. Like, can we have sex, please?
But see, you know what? On some real stuff, though, I think that may speak to her, maybe some immaturity on her part.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, she's putting a lot of emphasis on this sex.
Right.
And I get it. Yeah, you want to have sex, but it's like...
You don't even know this dude. Like, would you be having sex with him if you just met him and not married him?
That's what it's given, but it's like... And maybe that's why he is kind of like chill, bitch. Like,
yeah.
Like, we just met each other, and you're so, like, not even like, oh, casually, like, no, you're like, I want to.
Because a lot of men don't like that aggressive shit. They don't like that, like, thirsty shit. Like, let me pursue you. Like,
and that's what she's giving. And it's probably, like, especially from his background, he probably is like, yeah, we're married, but the reality of it is we don't really know each other like that. So why are you so pressed to fuck me? Mm-hmm. Like, to the point where you're, like, bothered. Like, every episode, we know you're going to talk about sex.
And what they do and do it well on.
Shut up.
Virginia and Eric, he was, like, really aggressive on that couch.
I know. It was, like, the body language of it.
Yeah.
It was, so I feel like maybe there were some issues prior to, because I was like, you came with a lot of energy. Y'all did not walk in there holding hands like, oh, babe, let's do this, because you was giving energy like, bitch, I was done before this.
Right.
But now that they're asking this, I will be done if you, like,
it was just so harsh. It was like,
he didn't do this.
I'll be done. I'm done if she doesn't.
He didn't do this.
Well, he was aggressive in that moment. Like, he was trying to calm his aggression in that moment. I feel like he, like I said, he's pressing, and he's gonna scare her. He's gonna scare her away. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
His approach, and another thing about him, I don't like how he compared his first or whatever, his ex, to her, or what he feels like a marriage should be like. Every person is different. No marriage is the same.
Which is weird to me, because when he started off introducing the fact that he was married, it was like it wasn't a real marriage.
Right, that's what he said.
Like, it wasn't real, it wasn't traditional, we didn't do this.
There's a lot of change up.
And then now it's compared to.
It's compared
I
to that,
know
and that
what
was
the
the
real thing.
right.
But
But
it's-
like, sir, your marriage didn't work out, so clearly you don't know nothing.
Right.
And she's a completely different person. Her personality is clearly different, so you can't treat this marriage like you treated your other marriage. You can't do that. You have to. He needs to loosen up and fucking relax because he's scaring me.
Relax, bruh.
He's scaring me low key. Like, I'm a little scared of Eric. I ain't gonna lie, but.
I know when the cameras are going and they're just
Yeah, like who knows? Because they do be showing behind the scenes stuff, like how they showed with Jacob and Haley, how when she told him, and they showed the behind the scenes, she wasn't attracted to him. I didn't see scenes for them next week. I don't remember them if they did show
Jake
them.
and Haley.
Yeah.
I think they talked about the attraction thing again.
Oh.
I mean, that would hurt his ego. I mean,
Yeah.
You think it's going good. You have sex with her. Then she completely
Pumps all brakes and
like damn, you know, he's probably asking like, did I not?
right.
I do? Now she says she's not attracted to you, and that was like a big thing for him initially. He was like, I mean, as long as we're attracted together.
Yeah.
He kept saying that, like, as long as we're attracted together, it should
and
be
I was
good.
saying, I don't remember her ever saying he's cute.
Yeah, you did
I
say
said that. Like,
him.
I felt like she wasn't attracted to him, and I was right. They have a lot of work to do, and I feel like if he continues on the laid back vibes, he could win her over. But
Yeah.
you know, it'll in due time. We'll see. This season is just insane. So we're just gonna keep reviewing and until decision day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Hey y'all, it's your girl Vee.
And your girl, April Love.
And we are your hosts of Love Unlocked Talk.
If you like what you saw, please subscribe, like, and comment below. And let us know what you want us to discuss for future episodes.
Also, please follow us on Instagram at Love Unlocked LLC for updates.